Hello friends. My Dyson HP02 air purifier and fan heater has been moaning at me for some weeks now to change its filter. So I thought I'd make a how-to video so you guys can see how easy it is to do as well. So we've got the new one here, we've got the machine here, let's have a go. Now this shouldn't be too hard, he says, with bated breath. We've got the new filter here in this box, and obviously we've got the machine here. Now, I've had this particular HP02 for probably about 18 months now, and for the past couple of weeks it's been moaning at me to change its filter. I have had the cover off once before, I think, just to vacuum off the filter, just to get rid of the fluff and stuff. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of state this filter is in after 1.5 years. Now I run this machine every day. It's very rarely off actually, and because I'm a dirty smoker as well, don't smoke kids, it's bad for you. I wish I'd never started. It does a lot of work because it's in my main living room, so it's always sucking the smoke out of the air, and generally making the room a nicer place to be. Also, there's something very important that you must do on these as well, is to regularly clean the air quality sensor on them, and I'll show you where that is too, because sometimes it can be a bit of a faff to work out what's going on. Occasionally this machine will throw up a fault to say that its sensor has stopped working, and the reason for that is because it basically just gets clogged up. It's constantly pulling air in, and it's constantly monitoring the condition of the air, so the sensor can get covered in fluff. I've got a cat as well, as you know, and it can suck in cat hair to it, so yeah, it can get a bit covered and stop working. The machine will always tell you when it needs a new filter. It's very clever actually. I think it's possibly done on a timer, and it's the amount of work that the machine has done in order to get to the point of needing a new filter. But it will tell you on the front screen here, and it will also tell you on the Dyson app as well. If you haven't installed the Dyson app on your phone to control the machine and get real-time monitoring from it, I suggest you do that because it is really, really useful. So I think the first thing we should do is get the new filter out of the box, and hopefully I've ordered the right one. Here's our new filter. Now, some people are going to be horrified at me because I actually chose to buy a pattern filter for this machine. The original Dyson filters are, I think, about 50 quid, and I got this one for 15. Now, it's really just an experiment, to be quite honest with you. I just want to see if these filters are actually any good. These pattern ones, they may well not be, and if that is the case, well, I've only wasted £15 on it, so I will get another one. Let's just get that invoice out of the way. We don't want to see any addresses at all. And here is our new filter. Now, some of these you'll see on eBay, and that's where I got this one from, is that they don't actually come with these rubber lips. So these lips are very important to seal the filter onto the machine. Now, be very careful if you are buying pattern spares, because you don't want to get one that does not have these lips. The lips are an important part of making the seal on the machine. And I did look carefully to make sure that I had got one with this lip. They are slightly more expensive than the ones that don't have the lip, but only by a couple of pounds. You can see here that it's just a HEPA filter, really. It's a massive, basically vacuum cleaner filter, and inside it's treated with charcoal, and it's the charcoal that actually absorbs all the smells. So that's our new filter. So now I think we should have a look in the machine and look at the state of the original one. Now, it is really easy to actually remove the filter from these machines. I'm just going to take my remote control off the top. We don't want that to go flying. So all you do is you basically push these two catches on either side here. And when you press those catches down, you can actually lift up the cover. So let me bring you in a bit closer and you can see me doing this. Right, here we go. So one catch this side, one catch this side. So push those in and then just jerk and lift, and then that should reveal the... Oh, it's come with it. There we go. There we are. So there's the original filter from my HP02. Yes, I think we can see there that there is a distinct difference between the used filter and the old and the new filter. That is actually really, really shocking when you see them like that. That's yeah, that is really amazing. Now, in order to change these over, in fact, this one was trying to come with the cover actually, so it is really, really easy. You just basically just slide it up the purifier like so. Just sort of comes away like that, and it comes up and out and over. And if I just put that there, and we can see the unbelievable difference between the used one and the new one. That is really quite shocking. So, and it absolutely stinks as well. It really is absolutely minging. You see what I mean here by the rubber lips. As I say, it is really important to make sure you've got a replacement filter with the lip. Otherwise, the filter itself will not seal properly against the chassis of the machine. And you really do not want any air leaks at all. You want all the air to go through the filter and not miss it in any way. So let's get rid of this incredibly manky, awful filter. We'll put that down there for now. There's some dust went up my nose then. Oh, not ideal. Anyway, I'm just going to have a look. Hold this up to the light and see. No, it's not bad. I mean, it's a pattern filter, but it doesn't seem to be too cheap and nasty, so hopefully it will serve us well. So let me just slide it back down over the machine, like so, and just give it a push. Make sure the rubber seal is in place, like so. And now we can grab our cage assembly. Is this the same front and back? Yes, it is. I don't think it matters which way on this goes. And then we just pop this over the top, like so, slide it down and lock into place. And really, that's it. Filter fitted. However, you do have to tell the machine that it's got a new filter. And you can do that via the app. Sorry, I've got cat hair. See, this is the problem with having a cat. There's a lot of cat hair that gets stuck to the machine, and when you're breathing next to it, it all just goes up your nose and it's just flying everywhere, and it's not very pleasant. But yeah, make sure you tell the machine on the app that it's got a new filter, otherwise it will carry on moaning at you. And also, you must clean the sensor on the back. But there's more cat hair there just attached to it. So come and have a closer look at this, and I'll show you how to clean this sensor. Now the sensor is actually covered by this little panel here, and it's under here that you really need to take care to make sure it's all nice and clean. So you can just remove this cover like so, and then you'll see a little bit of squishy foam that covers up this bit here. So what you want to do is, and it's really simple, it's really crude, you just want to blow in it. I find that's the most effective way of cleaning this out. So I'm just going to give it a few blows. And that should, he says, tentatively, be enough to clean the sensor. So now we just pop this little panel back on, and we've got a nice clean sensor, and the machine will carry on working and not report any faults, fingers crossed. And that, my friends, is how you change the filter in these Dyson fans. There are a couple of different models. There's a couple of slightly different filter styles as well. Now, I'm not going to link any filters to this video because I don't want you to buy the wrong filter for your particular machine. There's these little squat ones, and there's a slightly taller, slightly thinner one as well, which I think are more for the I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the personal air purifier machine, which has like the touchpad on the front, and you can move the air around. And I think maybe the taller fans have a slightly different one as well, and the newer and later one. So I'm not going to link anything because I don't want you to buy the wrong filter. That would be rubbish. You just need to make sure you've got the model number of your machine, which would always be on the base. Like here, it's on a little sticker down here. It says HP02 because this is the hot and cool fan heater slash purifier slash cooler machine. So this one does everything. I will say it is a massive boon. They are fantastic machines. I would not be without this Dyson fan. I have a Vax one, which is like a real cheap one, which is in my office in that room there. That is just a very basic machine with a massive, great big square filter on the front. I forget what the model number is. And then up in my bedroom, I've got an Auric one. And actually, I might show you the Auric air purifier machine because that is really clever. That doesn't actually use any filters. It captures the dust and the dirt in the air by electrostatic means. It is really clever. It needs a service, actually. It needs a good clean out. So I might make a video of that to show you how to look after your Auric air cleaners. But that's it for now. Just a short video just to show you how to change your filters on your Dyson air purifier machines. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. As I say, don't forget to reset the machine in your app. That's like the 4th time I've said that, because if you forget, it still won't work. Or it'll work, but it'll moan at you that it doesn't have a new filter. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you do the usual, comment, like, subscribe, because I always enjoy hearing from you. It really helps me out and I appreciate it massively. So until the next video, you guys take care and I'll see you soon. Take care. Cheers. Bye.